Alright, well, let's get in here. I don't really care what I get. It doesn't really matter for me. I don't mind being blue. I sometimes like being like the other colors and stuff like that, but neither here nor there. Let's see. You lot can be all random. I've got 8 players. I was thinking about actually doing a smaller one and seeing if I can get away with maybe 2 games. I'll pull it down to 4. Random map, gigantic, up to 8 players. Sure, I'll see how that goes. Oh, shut up, Grim. I actually like that song quite a lot. I have like a really good one where they've put like, what do you call it? One of those AMVs where they've put like Sailor Moon to it. It's really, really pretty where they've done it. Okay, population limit's 250. Resources are high. I don't think I can get any higher. Starting age is default. Victory type standard. Difficulty on standard. Speed is normal. Definitive edition. I could make it classic and it would all look nostalgic and like a little pixelated and stuff like that. I don't know. This one's clear enough. Like, it's still the same thing. It's just like a little nicer to look at. I do like occasionally throwing it into classic. I hate, like, I don't know if I told you guys, but I hate the color orange. And I'm not really a fan of like browns and yellows and stuff like that either. And I hate the fact that I can't change them. I think the only way I can change them is if I change my first color originally, like this. You get like those. Oh yeah, so I could choose different colors and I can push out brown. I could be purple, but I'm going to confuse myself when I find blue people. That's really frustrating. All right, so I would like this to be a little bit challenging. So I'm thinking about dealing with no allies. So no allies, on a higher difficulty, less people, big map, any map, and let's see how this goes. I might die. Like, I normally rely on my allies to like buffer me a little bit. I don't know why I thought I could pause for a moment there. I don't know what I was doing. Let's slap a couple of houses up the back here, hey? Where's my buttons? There we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, where's my buttons? Speaking of, I need to find like a really big button for this jumper to like stitch it on. I've butchered this jumper. I've spoken about it in previous streams. It used to be like, it was like a hoodie that was like really thick and one piece type thing. And yeah, I just found it was too hot to wear. So I ended up cutting it open. I won't do anything else. I'll send you on some trees. Yeah, I ended up cutting it open like down the middle and cut off the sleeves to about elbow height. It's made it possible for me to wear it without it being too hot. Because yeah, usually Australia doesn't get like super, super cold. And if I really need like more on my arms, I'll just wear a jumper under it. But you can go cut a tree down for a moment while I find stuff. But yeah, I butchered this jumper up and I like sewed its center pocket together to be like individual pockets on either side of the sort of center part and stuff. And I haven't done anything else to it, and I've been coming to the conclusion that if it just had a button up about where my collarbones are, it would be really, really comfortable for like, you know, I guess when it's, you come over here, let's swap down a granary. When it is a little bit chillier, it would be nice to be able to just like close it up just a tiny bit. But beyond that, shut up, Grim. How many times have I said that? Have I said that for almost every single comment you've made tonight? I feel like I'm being really mean. Yeah, I think if I had one button just here on my collarbones to just bring it together, because I don't want it to be closed like all the time over my chest area because it's too hot. I am very prone to having an asthmatic attack if I get too hot. So yeah, if it could close up just a bit, I'd be a little bit more snug. It's mostly like up around my neck, which is funny because I'm using the hoodie part as like an extra, like you can put a heat pack in there and shove it right up against your neck on the inside. It's fantastic. Always bully you, Grim. I don't bully you. The slander. This poor guy's just going for a fucking walk. I don't know if this is just a giant forest here. Oh, that's right. I'm not really supposed to scroll out. Where is good? Blurry, blurry. That's clear. Not that you guys can really see the difference, but I kind of can on like trees, and I don't know what to say, but it's like his back gets shiny. I don't know. If you zoom in too much, it's blurry shiny, and if you zoom out just the right amount, it's like gross shiny. Like there. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there. The trees kind of like do it. Alright, well, I'm not really finding anything good here. I found some food. I found some wood. Realistically, I want them on like the backwood area. I figure I have like a little bit more time because there's only 4 of us. But in saying that, like I'm just gonna get screwed over at some point. I'm just gonna make another person. Okay, berries, trees. How about you guys go and put your wood back? I'll put you back up here. I don't know how thick that is, but if you come up here, drop that. I'll make you do a storage pit like right up against that, so you gotta do wood. They'll keep you busy for a while. I know I need a barracks. I don't really want a barracks, but whatever. We require one in this game. So, let's see if I can just keep it in a straight line. Probably not the straight line that I required. It looks like it's supposed to be straight. Somewhere back there. Oh, I clicked off it. Come on. I'm gonna do this again. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Slap it there. Even went one further back. I don't even know if that's in the right spot. I don't care. Just put that back there. When you're done, which you're going to walk back over here first, slap some more houses down. Pretty much this whole back end is probably going to be slapped up with houses. And I am going to need a scout. I don't know how quickly I'm going to need a scout, but I'm going to need one. Okay, guys on wood. Now, I haven't tried standard for a long time. I used to play Age of Empires, and I played all the way up to whatever the hardest difficulty was, and I used to be proficient on it. Like, every single game was the hardest, and it was me against 7 other players. Like, 7 other AI. But I haven't played that way for a very long time, and I'm just, like, trying to get back up there. I've been kind of, like, playing this as more like a relaxing kind of game. Which it is. Like, listen to the music. Isn't that just nice? Plus the different states and stuff like that, they have different... I've listened to the whole soundtrack independent to the game. You can hear all the stages where you're supposed to be, like Stone Age and this age and that age, whatever. So it's pretty cool. Okay, I think it's time for you guys to just start popping out people. Slap them over here in the woods. I'll deal with that. Actually, no, fuck it. Let's slap them onto the berries. Let's get rid of this little berry patch real quick. Because the more food I have, the better. Also, again, just to let you guys know, I can't see how much wood or food I have because my overlay sits on top of that spot. So I'm going to have to actively look at my other screen to see what I do and don't have. You can start getting gold. Not that I need it yet, but eventually I will. So having like a small trickle of that increasing would be good. Yeah, these guys chopping down stuff nicely. Alright, well, it's going to take a little bit to get started. It's kind of nice. Like, I don't have anything to research and all sorts of stuff at this point. That's it. You used to use food early, make more villages. About 5 people each on wood, stone, gold. Try to build an army of villagers. Then when they pass on, replace them with soldiers. Interesting concept. Nice concept. I normally try to keep about 10 people per thing. with when we get into a higher game, the priority does change to about 12 on something, whereas like wood ends up, once I get like later game, wood goes down to about 8 people, and I slap the extra couple of people onto something else like quarry or gold or something, because I'll end up with about 25 to 30 people independently doing farming at some point. The only problem is I need to get there, and I can't get this until I've got 500 food, which I'm not going to have for a while. And what else do I need? Do I have to build anything else? No, I've got everything. I've got all the basic buildings, and I have got enough of these to get 20 people. 9 more. So I'm going to need another couple of houses. So you, mate, come back here. You're going to slap me down a couple more little hut condos. Imagine that. Imagine it was that easy to get a house. Like, these guys got no idea how easy they've got it. Just little huts. Instant homes. Get their own little fireplace and like little storage pots and everything. Also, I don't know if you can see it that clearly, but right here is actually a tool leaning up against their little hut. It's very, very hard to see. And I guess like the funny thing is I actually saw it more clearly in the classic version back when I used to play that originally, because like I guess your mind kind of plays a bit more with pixels back in the old versions of the games. And that's what I used to do, is I'd see like, what is this thing? And it's actually a little stone tool. A couple of whacks, a hammer, and it's done. Oh man, it's like watching those videos of people that literally just go and shack up in the woods and have like a full-on fucking little palace at like a week's worth of labor tops, you know, and then they have a home and they've only got to go and get like food and water for themselves, and they're pretty much sweet, you know. Obviously that's not what suburban life is about, but could you just imagine if it was that easy to just get yourself a home? Because at the moment, like, people are literally losing houses. Yeah, I do know most of those are fake, because there's a lot of videos on like where they have stuff in the background or materials and stuff like that where they're not, like, they're using machinery or something like that. I do know that. But yeah, I do like the fact that at least originally some of it was true. Like, there was a couple of wilderness blokes that I used to watch, not the ones out in the scrub, but like literally just a guy that's in suburbia, and he's like, I have nearby like scrub near me, and I'm just gonna go and build, like, chop down a couple of trees and literally just put together some moss and some logs and build a little, like, you know, hide away from home kind of thing. And I'm like, what are you hiding from, mate? What do you need this little shack for? I'm like, I guess those are questions I want to stay alive by not asking. But yeah, we might have too many people for these berries. Yeah, we do. Okay. Well, go and get yourself some wood. You two. Come here. You're doing a thing. You can come with me, and when you're done getting your berries dropped off, I was going to say something else then, but it was going to be extremely inappropriate. Yeah, you guys, come over here and get yourself some wood instead. I know where I'm going with this conversation. Don't question it. Okay. Alright, well, they're still making people. They're still doing woods. And we should have... I have enough for this. Can I just do it? Yeah. I had to look at the other screen. I'm like, oh, is that 750? I can kind of see like the bottom. Like, I can tell that that's a 9 and that's a 10 on it, but I can't see anything higher than here. Where the top tip of the arrow is, I can't see above there. So, and it goes up to here. There. All of that is covered back here. But I don't want to move it because then it gets in the way of some other games as well. Because funny thing is, a lot of the games have like stuff up here that I'm supposed to click. Like Rimworld has animals and stuff like that, and it's sometimes in the way. You guys, too many. Okay. Well, when we get up to... Can you go hunt that? Have I got any other animals nearby? I don't, hey. The one person that made his own stuff, starting off with stone hammer and axe, pressed up to making his own smithing spot, which is cool watching him evolve. Time. Yeah, see, I'm watching a homesteader at the moment. I think it's Nate Petrotsky. And he's kind of interesting to watch because, like, he does, he owns land and he's creating his own farming, what do you call it, like homestead on it. So he's got solar and he's got rainwater catchments and stuff like that. And what he does is he has a few basic animals that help give him like eggs and stuff like that. And I mean, the most of it, like, he does have to purchase food, but like he gets like a lot of the stuff that he uses around his house is like scraps that other people don't want. And if he just goes out of his way to go and collect it, they'll, you know, give it to him, or he can buy it for a very slight price and stuff. And he does like beard oils and stuff to help fund him a little bit, which is cool. So he kind of like is able to, I think he's just finished making like a little garage port. Once he's done with that, he's going to start working on his outhouse, which will have like a shower and bathroom and like some laundry facilities and stuff like that. So that's cool. It's very cool to watch because he's literally just, he came from being a carpenter and he's like, well, I want to build a house. I want to own some land and stuff like that. So he's focused a good 5-10 years of his life to just doing that. I think he's about 2-3 years in. At the moment, he's done so much. Enough of that. I don't have enough woods yet. Oh, we're ready to go. Righto. I don't want to take the guy that's hauling gold. I'll take one of these quarry guys. We want a market first and foremost. I want to put it in the way of the house, but maybe over here. I always put it over here. Can I put that there? Get that built. We'll get a couple of stables and shit. What else we got? We got people standing around. You three. Hey, mates, how do you feel about building? I reckon you'd be really keen to build something. I just have a feeling about it, you know? Maybe I could take one of yours and start building like the archery and stuff. I don't know where my enemies are going to be, so I'm going to build it on this end. Build them down here. That, and I'll slap a stable right next door to it. If I need to build a second one, I'll just slap it on either side of it. It'll be fine. I sometimes wish that I could cancel these, so... Like, if I put them in the wrong spot, I wish I could cancel them. What I used to do is I used to build... what are they? Catapults. And I used to get them to attack the ground so that they would take it out. Let me try that. Holy shit, Grim! Grim, you're magic. You, sir, magical. Somebody needs to be aware of that. I don't care who, you can clip that and show it to somebody and tell them that you've been acknowledged. Whoops. Now that I can do it. What? I'm so excited now that I know that I can do that. Azula's just like walked in here. She doesn't know why I'm excited, but she's happy for it. Little sweetie, did you have some dinner, did you? And you got your little donut. She looks like a little bit sour that I patted her now, but yeah. Very cute. Okay, I'll slap down some more houses so I can get some shit built. Yeah, I didn't know that. Did you look it up, Grim, or did you just fucking know that? Like some kind of wizard. Oh, my coffee's on that, like, good, almost cold but not really cold part. Come here, mate. I don't know how many years I've been playing this. I know that when I was a kid, I knew how to undo it. But as an adult, I have not known how to do it. And it has always annoyed me when I put, like, a house down crooked, or I've had a house in the middle crooked, and I can't get rid of it. I'll probably fucking forget soon too. Look, I'm at the bottom of the ladder. I haven't evolved enough. Can I re-evolve? No? Oh, I don't have enough resources. Okay, well, I don't have food. I gotta stop zooming out. Where's a tree that I can look at that's like got some context? There, one of you guys. There we go. That's the right distance. I've got to stop zooming out. So I'm gonna need... I've only got 4 places at the moment. I won't be able to go this way super far. I can go that way if I cut down the trees. Hey, what are you doing? You've just been a creep. Fucking hell. I guess I can just keep taking these back. I'll throw down a few. Since I can make them all the way back here. I can't see that far back. There we go. And I'm going to slap you to make that there. And I know it's going to cap how much food I've got. Whatever. Who have I got elsewhere? I've got 15 on trees. I might take the guys that are down here touching trees. You're doing gold. You 3 are mining. Nobody else down there. Okay, so let's see. There's 4, that's 5. You guys all come back here. Okay. Yeah, just go work on those. I think they'll do that whole line. Almost. I just grab you and go chuck you over there. I think they'll move down there just fine, but they may not move over. They'll get me some food going because I don't have a lot here. Okay, you're here. Okay, another place. That reminds me, these things. Farm toggled on. I don't need a wall, I need turrets. Towers. Sorry. I keep calling them turrets. I don't know why. Added to Discord clips. Oh, good work, Grim. And the main thing is, like, nobody can question it. Ever. Let's see. I'm sure somebody will come in and say, I oppose, I question it, or some shit, and I'll be like, no, you don't get to. It's just not how it works. Alright, I'm gonna throw some of these down. I don't have a lot, but it could be the difference between early detection and not. Also, can you make... One of you guys can make a horse thing, right? This. One of these would be enough. Yeah, was it? Yay, do I get a head pat now? You know, I'd love to have like the head pat thing. The only thing is I would need to have something for the actual Twitch thing to be able to head pat in general. It's the only hard part. But I was gonna say, the fuck was that noise? Need a head to pat. Oh my god, Grim. Yeah, well, I thought about like putting my person's like image just in the corner, but I'm like, I don't really want a stale image. I need to learn some stuff. Okay, so we got more quarries. We got more gold. That's kind of good to know. Where's the edge of the map? There's the edge. Okay, so now I can come back this way and I can light up this. I actually saw that there's an achievement that you can defeat a lion in alpha or some shit like that. I'm like, what? Goldstone and wood all together. Very nice spot. Yeah. I always say quarry because it's a cheat you can type in. I know almost all the cheats for this game. I just don't use them on stream. There goes a watchtower is up. I think I should be right distance-wise for people. I'm going to use this thing and get it around here so I can kind of see what I've got in the area. Yeah, I should be able to build with what I've got. I'll highlight this part. And I don't think I can highlight this. I'll try. I think I could get to almost the center. If this is all trees, which I'm pretty sure it is, I just need this guy to walk a little bit closer to trees. Or if this comes up and through in any way. Can you get closer? You can't. Can you stand up here? Like, it's fine if I can't see that. I just need to be able to put stuff. It's quite a distance. I will probably put a section in here, tree to tree, and then I'll have to take a set up there. Okay. I'll get rid of that black area. Cheesesteak Jimmy's. One of your favorites. What? Hold on. What? Please explain yourself, Grim. Oh, cheats. Fucking hell. That's one I don't remember. Like, I know of all the cheats and stuff like that, but I'm like, just throwing down one of the lines and stuff like that just has me like stumped. Because I'm like, I thought you were talking about food, which 90% of the time you are talking about food. Let's move this over here. I'm trying to drink my coffee before it hits cold. Alright, that's about as much of that I'm gonna drink. It's on the like, I'm just barely too cold. Okay. Well, if... Almost. Oh, there's more stone. And there's more wood. If this is enclosed, I may be able to take it up a little bit further. Okay, so this is where it opens up. Bring this back over to here. Okay. I don't think they can get through this. I'm not sure. But if that's the case, then I'm going to put thingies up here. Where is the guy that made that other turret? There he is, standing around. I put one over here.
Umbus.
Yeah, don't you umbus me.
Umbus.
These guys, always umbussing. God only knows what they're actually saying. I don't fucking know. Let's pump out a few more of these. Who knows how much... There we go. I'm gonna say, I'm like, I don't know how much food we've got, so I always have to hit it till it's too much. A little bit annoying. Get that to there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have people starting to come out. And I've got 9 people on wood. I do need wood for stuff later, but right now I kind of want more people on food than wood. Because wood I can compile over time, but food... If I can take this all the way back up here, I don't think I can fit a third one. No. Let's see. Nice. Okay, so I want that. The other thing I'm going to want to is at the other end of the stack is a granary. Somewhere up here, maybe fit it there? Or maybe even over here if I could fit it. I guess over here would be where it is. There. So what will happen is they won't have to go as far all the way down to this as they did before. Now you, sir, I know we've got like a reasonable amount of wood. We're just going to make houses. And I'm going to make houses up the line as well. Because I know how good you guys are at stuffing yourself in a corner and like getting stuck on things. They're like pro, just